Sorry, I just started recording. For those that are going to watch it back, I'm sorry. I was basically saying, in a nutshell, that every other week we're looking to have David game. Maybe not next week, but the week after. So we can all come together and trade together in physical appearance. But until then, every single Friday, I'll definitely be here, marking up charts, talking about strategies, and here to answer questions. All right? I don't want to be before you too long. Let's get cracking. If you're with me, please give me a 555 number of grace. Also, guys, I want to ask you things. If you've got any questions, please put in the chat box. You know, we haven't got much time, but you know, put it in the chat box and let's level up together. All right. And guys, one more thing. Do you get value from these Zoom calls? Let me know. Let me say something. Let me say why. Because I'm a type of person or leader. I want to be effective. You know them ones there. I want to be effective. If I'm not being effective, it's pointless. I'm not wasting my time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. If I'm being effective, put effective in the chat box. How do you find a great zone? Okay, we'll have a look. All right, cool. Let's go to the charts. All right. So guys, each week I'll be doing a different strategy. This week I'm going to focus on price trap. They call me the PTP, which simply means price trap prince. This is my chosen strategy. And so this is the one I use, but I will share many other strategies so we can all learn together, because I want us to be efficient and effective traders. All right. Let me know if you can see my screen, see my chart. Let me know if you can see that. I can't see the chat box. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Can you see my screen? Okay, so you can. Oh, okay. Let me be specific. Can you see the charts? All right, amazing. Thank you. All right, let's go. Okay, this is a trade I got in today, and now I am marking up for the trading floor. So with the trading floor before, let me mute this music. Turn it down. With the trading floor before, it was Christopher Derrick only sending us his signals, but he's been a bit lax at the moment. So I'm now marking up, me and the guy called Ben Youssef. All right. Okay, let's have a look at the chart. So number one, I want you to understand about indicators, okay? So indicators are found here. Now, to some of the newbies, we go on tradingview.com, yeah? Tradingview.com, okay? And I've got beginner videos that I will send to you guys later if you're new, which explains how to use TradingView. Also, if you go onto Mastery Academy Forex 100 series, Christopher Derrick has videos about how to use TradingView. Now, this is NZD USD. This is a trade I'm currently in, but I'm going to tell you how I start off. Actually, let me just close my trades on my phone. Sorry, it's 10 o'clock. You don't want to be in trades over the weekend. Close. Okay. Guys, I missed the deadline. But as you can see, I'm in profit. That's what that matters. Yeah? That's all that matters. But I got so carried away, I forgot to close my trades. All right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Right. So what you do, you go and find a currency pair. What I then tend to do, I market that. I look at the time frame, I go to 1 day to see what the day is saying. So you can automatically see this is a downtrend. All right, let me clear this screen. Yeah, you can see this is a downtrend. Again, guys, you can ask me questions as well. One thing about me, I do kind of go fast because it's a recording. You can go back and go over and over and over. So when you are doing a trend line, you start from either the top of the wick or the body. I preferably do the wick, and I draw it out. Okay, so you can see that's a downtrend. Why? Because it's hit tap, 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 3 taps. Okay, when you're drawing a trend line, you want it to at least hit twice for it to be called a valid trend. All right, that's a trend line. Now that is going on a downtrend. You start from the top, work your way down. Okay, that's a downtrend. On uptrend, you go from the bottom. So look at this. This is going up. So to draw a trend line, you go from the bottom. Let me do it from there. Going up. See the trend? So I use that candle. It tapped here and it tapped there. If I zoom in, can you see what I've done, guys? 1 tap, 2 tap, and it's kind of gone through that one. But you can see it's a trend. Now, if price respects the trend, you understand the trend is your friend. Now, if price breaks through the trend, you know you could have a potential sell. Let me say that again. If price breaks through the trend on an uptrend, you could have a potential sell. Now, as you can see here, it broke through the trend line and it went down. Now, one indicator that I use is the MACD. This is the MACD right here. All right. Now, the MACD is a lagging indicator. So it kind of tells us where the market is going. Now, the MACD has gone through the 0 line. Now, this is the 0 line. Where my cursor is, that's the 0 line. Let me actually highlight that. One second. And make it bold. Right, can you see, guys? That black line right there, that's the 0 line. If I make this bigger, that is the 0 line. Now, once it breaks through the 0 line, you know the trend is changing. So you can see that the blue line has crossed down beneath the orange, because the orange is the signal line, okay? And now you can see the trend is changing. Now, once it breaks through the 0 line, it's a definite trend change. Look, and if we have a horizontal line, a vertical line, that's the one. Where it breaks through, you can see this color's faint. Let me just make it black. Why is it so thin? Right, you can see, yeah. Oh, why is this thing? Hey, I want tick. There we go. Can you see the correlation? As it broke through, it began to go on a downtrend. Yeah? So the confirmation was, it's broken through my trend line. It's also broken through the MACD. Yeah? So this is called the MACD indicator. So anyway, I'll have a quick look. I won't spend too long on the day, and then I'll go to the 1 hour. Now, as you can see on the 1 hour, it's going down in the trend. I wouldn't do trend lines, but because I can clearly identify it, I just would understand it's a trend, downtrend, okay? So you can see it's going on a downtrend. Now, my concern would be if it breaks that trend line and goes to the upside. That's when you know you could be potentially going in for a buy. Now, what would have to happen, it would break the trend line up here, and it would also go through the 0 line up here. Yeah, so the blue line will cross over the orange, break through, and you'll see a complete trend change. Now, this is something just to know. I don't physically draw out the trend lines, but for some people that are new, it's good to see this so you can understand, oh, this is a trend. This is a clear trend. So what I will then do is mark up my zones. So Tina asked, how do I find a good zone? So first and foremost, I'll go to the harmonic scanner. So this is the harmonic scanner. Let me know if you can see my screen. Guys, can you see my harmonic scanner screen? Let me know, guys. All right, cool. So quickly, I would go in the morning to the harmonic scanner. So it's harmonics.im. Now, some of you, this will be crazy, but it's really simple. If there's a D, it means we expect the trade to go up. That's TP1, take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, all right? I'm not gonna go into it today. On another Zoom, I'll do harmonics. Go to the 1 hour chart and I'll look for trades that have a lot of juice in it. So look at this trade here. From the D, potential of 79 pips. So I may take that trade, go along. You want a trade that has a lot of, see these trades haven't got much juice. You want a long, nope. Okay, something like this is perfect. All right, look at this. Go to the ruler. We want it to go to C, point C. So that's showing me it's a potential of 111 pips. You want long ranging trades for something like price trap, all right? So someone write that in the chat box. Long ranging trades for price trap. So yeah, to answer your question, Tina, I will go to the harmonics to look for good trade setups. Like today, I went into the harmonics, saw the Euro USD, but price trap favors the better because harmonics was saying buy, and on the trading floor, we made money in a sell. Okay. So harmonics was saying buy, but I marked up the charts, and then because of my chart that I marked up and Ben, we caught money on a sell. Okay. So the harmonics is good, don't get me wrong, but with price trap, we just kind of wait for the market to do it. We are not trying to anticipate where the market's going. So let's go to NZD USD. I'm looking for zones. Now for the beginner, I would do this. Let's get rid of this. On the 1 hour chart, I will look for the highest ceiling, option H or control H, and you've now got your horizontal line. Then I'll go to the lowest floor. Now, let me tell you why I've done that. This is the highest, and because of this long wick is the lowest. So if you're new, just practice that. Actually, forget that. That's not the lowest. Here's the lowest. This one here. Just practice doing that. If you're new to this, just practice going on TradingView, finding a currency pair, marking up the highest ceiling, the lowest floor. Now, I got all my people to do this at the beginning, which some people found boring, but it really does help for you to identify zones quick. So, I'm going to mark up zones. And I'll explain to you why I did that. It's crazy how this chart now looks completely different. Now I marked up zones. It's crazy. Let me turn the music up. I'm proper like Christopher Derrick, you know. Again, I do this quite fast because I'm recording this so you guys can watch back. That's where you put the work in. Aaron, the zone is what I'm doing. 2 boxes. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now, they're called zones. And we call them price reversal zones. And let me tell you why. Guys, let me know if you can hear me over the music. If not, I'll turn the music down. Thanks, Sim. Right, as you can see, guys, we call this a price reversal zone because price came up here and it reversed. It went down, hit this level, and reversed, went up. Hit this level, reversed. Came down a bit, went up, reversed. Came down, reversed. Came up, reversed. Went down, reversed. Went up, reversed. Now you can see that that last one is a very strong zone. Okay. It's a very strong zone. This zone between here and here, price was just bouncing off, up and down. So I love the music, and then it gets on my nerves too loud. Just turn it down. Yeah. A very strong zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's bounced between these zones, and then it finally broke through that zone. And now it's going on a downtrend. Now, when you break up the chart in these chunks, you're able to visualize zones very easily. One thing, Natalie, is it okay, the sound now, or even more? Let me turn it down even more. Turn it off. Yeah, once you're able to see these zones, it gets easier and easier and easier. One thing Christopher Derrick says is like, how many hours do you spend on your phone swiping? How many hours do you spend on your phone going through Instagram, going on Facebook? If you put that amount of time into charts, your world of charts will be different. You'll see so many opportunities, but we say we're too busy. So guys, let's make 2020 from now. Let's change our mindset and let's begin to mark up charts quickly. This doesn't take long at all. And the more times you do it, the easier it becomes. So Tina, to answer your question again, this is how I can see zones quickly because I've done it so many times. And one thing that happened when I found out about Christopher Derrick, I went quiet for a few weeks. So when everyone's talking, I'm quiet in the back, just trying to work this out. All right. So this is how it works. You have to put the time in. Just like to be an amazing dancer, you don't wake up as an amazing dancer. You've got to put the time in. To be an amazing creative, to be an intellectual, you need to read the books. Right. So I'm going to mark up charts now, guys. I want to turn the music up a bit. So I want to give you zones for the week coming. Now, have you found value in learning this about the trend line, starting from the day and going down, coming to the hour? Yeah, when it's bouncing like that, would you sell when, yeah. When it's broken, so Sean, once it's broken through this one, that's when I'm going to sell. Because right about now, it's bouncing up and down, and you don't want to get caught up in this because it could easily break through and go up. Yeah? Yeah, so guys, have you found value in learning about zones and how to mark up zones? Guys, do it again and again and again and again. Repetition leads to reputation. Yeah? Repetition leads to reputation. If you keep repeating this, you're going to be amazing at it. Just keep going over and over and over and over every 5 minutes. I mean, every time you've got spare minutes, not every 5 minutes. Every time you've got spare minutes, go over your charts. Once you've learned this, you can't unlearn it. You'll forever be making money. Forever. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Yeah? Literally, just go over. Repetition leads to reputation. My name's PTP because I went over and over and over and over. And I'm still doing it. I'm still watching Christopher Derrick. Guys, plug in to golive.im. Plug into the London sessions. Plug into the harmonic sessions. Plug into the educators that have gone and made 6 figures. They're dropping nuggets. Plug into the sessions. Every Wednesday we have beginner session. Every Tuesday we have a trading session. Every Sunday, plug into these sessions. I am always a student. Put in the chat box, you're always a student. Put in the chat box, I am always a student. You have to be forever a student. I'm still learning. I'm learning how to control my emotion. I'm learning how to deal with losses. I'm learning how to mark up my charts. I'm learning about US 30. I'm still learning. I'm always a student. Don't ever think you've got it. Like, I don't think I've got it at all. I'm just hungry on my grind. Always a student. All right. Let's mark up the charts, guys. I'm going to turn some music up. I'm going to bang these out. And then you need to watch the video back to get the coordinates. All right? It's for the forthcoming week. Let's catch some pips, peeps. So guys, as you can see, I've gone back in time to see whether it's a floor and a ceiling, right? So this is a ceiling, it's hit that ceiling, go back in time, I see a floor, yeah? I've done the one at the top, guys. It might go to that ceiling in reverse. Take a screenshot if you need to, guys. Here are the numbers: 0.63219, 0.63239, 0.63361, 0.63394. Okay. Again, watch the video for the coordinates. Write them down. Mark up your own charts. That's NZD USD. There you go. I'm not going to mark this up. This is a mess. It's just consolidating. It's not going nowhere. Okay. Let me... That's fine. Let's go. Okay. USD JPY 109.086, 109.141, 109.426, 109.492. Take a screenshot if you need to. If it drops, you've got the potential. Let's go for the 4 hour. If it goes up in the buy, you have the potential of you've got very big potential if it goes up in the buy. So from this zone, 288 pips if it goes up. So TP1 would be 37 pips, TP2 120, TP3 289. All right, there you go. That's USD JPY. That's a mess. Always mark up on the 1 hour, guys. As you can see, it's now in a downtrend. Let's catch these pips. See, something like this, because it hasn't really finished, I need to go back in time to see if it's a stronger zone. So I go to the 4 hour. All right. Always check your zones. Go back in time. Yep, strong zone. It's in there. Bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. All right. Now, guys, it's never going to be perfect, but this is why we're practicing trial and error. A lot of my trades do very well, but not all of them work. Yeah? But the majority do, okay? Because this is quite choppy. Oh, this is 4 hour. 1 hour. I'm going to send this out, but I'm not really, it's very choppy. But I do feel if you entered after a complete break of the zones, you could catch some dips. But sometimes stuff like this, which is very choppy, look, oh.
No, sir. I'm staying right here.
All right, I'm not doing that one. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. Actually, I'm going to redo it. I'm going to redo it, and then I'll send it out. Guys, have you found value? Got less than a minute. Have you found value? Guys, I love you. I'm a mark GBP USD again. Take a screenshot, put it in the group. Hopefully I've recorded this, I believe. Have you learned something today? Amazing. See you on the next side. Guys, we are a family, we are a community, and most importantly, we are consistent, and we're all 7-figure traders. Love you all. Take care. Have a great weekend. Holler at your boy if you've got any questions. All right, take care, guys.